You made me start over. What God has given me to motivate others. We had a good time at Burger King for 12 hours. So of course the plans for this conference kind of changed, but it worked out because God worked it out. Welcome to another video. Welcome to another vlog. I am Patrice, the Patrice.Denise, over here living a healthy, sustainable life, one day at a time, one step at a time. And I'm taking you guys along with me for the weekend. We're going to a women's retreat for our church, and I got some things to talk to you about. So we just arrived to Cracker. You made me start over. We just arrived at Cracker Barrel, so we're going to eat breakfast real quick. The seniors want to eat, they waving at me. Hey! Let me go talk to my senior people. They look a little different, little French toast there. Oh, I didn't mean to. Can I put it back?
You already took your finger off it. I think that's at least I'm making that up. What you say? You gotta leave this garden.
Well, because that's what you wanted. Because I'm trying to get there. All right.
I don't know, child. I don't remember how to play checkers. We don't know.
Right, we don't have making up our own rules.
The board set up right.
We don't have the board set up right. Okay, start over. We're here on the side of the road, literally. The bus tire blew, right? And the belt on the tire on the back of the bus blew. So we have to wait for a new bus to come pick us up. But the good thing is nobody got hurt, right?
Amen.
Nobody got hurt.
Amen.
And they're laughing at us, but and everybody is safe. The bus, is one piece. It could have been worse because it could have been like an accident. Somebody could have got hit in the back when the tire blew. I'm gonna show a picture of the tire. I'm gonna put it up here and show a picture of the tire. But everybody's safe. We're just waiting for a new bus to come pick us up, and we're gonna continue on because the devil is not going to win. We have a Bible study scheduled for today, and we're going to have our Bible study. So the whole thing about this trip is it's the mother's ministry, and it's geared around keeping the fire lit. And we're not going to let the devil, what's the word I want to say? Extinguish, right? Extinguish our fire.
That's right.
We're going to keep it lit. We're going to keep on going. Some of the mothers are getting off. We were in the church van. Some of the mothers are getting off the church van. I don't want to show them because I don't know if they want to be on the,
we're being
on the vlog. So we're being shuttled back and forth from, it's right there off the overpass.
Right
so
off the
I'm going to show y'all. So overpass is right there. And then we're being shuttled over here. But okay, so my friend left, but I wanted to talk to you guys. So later on in the on the weekend, my other girlfriend, she's kind of spearheading the this weekend for the women's ministry, for the mother's ministry, and she asked me to speak at one of the sessions. And one of the sessions that I'm speaking on is passing the baton, discipleship and mentorship in ministry. And even though I know all these people, I'm telling you, I know all these people, and I'm just going to kind of pan back to them, but I know all these people. They're getting off the van right there. I know them all, and I go to church with them. I grew up with some of these ladies, and right now, I'm talking with them, with Kiki, with Kaka, but to be in front of them and presenting, it's like I always kind of like get nervous and clam up a little bit, and I'm trying to get out of that and trying to really fulfill what God has given me to motivate others. And in order to do that, I got to be able to speak in front of others and deliver what God has put into me to deliver. So I've been, I got my message that I want to talk about, and it's not a message per se like a sermon or anything. It was just like some information on passing the baton, discipleship and mentorship in ministry, and I want to just give it to them how God has given it to me, And I'm working on not being nervous in front of people. It's good to be nervous because then that means that I'm not, I haven't arrived. And it's always good to, it's good to have a little bit of nervousness because that helps you to stay on point, to stay on your toes. But I don't want to be nervous and anxious to a way that is crippling me. And so that's what I am praying for and working through in this season right now in order to, because God's been working on me and working with me, and I want to, there's some things I want to do. Let's put it like that. So stay tuned, definitely stay tuned. Not necessarily in this blog, but it's in my life in general. There's some things I want to do, talking about health and wellness in general, and he's just kind of been pouring it into me, and I'm just listening and following. If you've been following me for a while, you know that I am on a health journey, and I'm living living a sustainable life, one day at a time, one step at a time. And so I'm just, I'm listening to God, and this year is a year of me hearing more and more and more from him and following what he has for me so that I can give it to others. That's the whole goal, is to share what I have with others. So yes. All right, let me go back in here. We're at this gas station until the new bus comes. When the new bus comes, we're going to all cheer, and we're going to continue on with our trip. Okay. The mountains are over there. What I'm talking about is you running. So I want you to listen to this. And give thanks, 'cause somehow we made it. We're always protected while building our legacy. Travel the world, raise baby girls, marry my best friend. I'm manifesting, I'm not concerned. So we finally made it here this morning. So today is, what is today? Friday, May 16th. We left yesterday from our town in South Carolina to come to Gatlinburg for our Women on Fire conference. And like I said in the last clip, when I last talked to you, I haven't talked to y'all this whole time because let me tell you, the enemy tried to work his little self, but guess what? We know that God is always in control and always has the victory. He already won the battle. We just have to trust and believe it. But our bus broke down. The tire broke, or tire bust, and we had to try to get another charter bus for 60 women, and it took hours. We were at that gas station, that little stop, for 12 hours on yesterday. But during that time, we were able to fellowship. I'm not even going to hold y'all. I was just a wreck because I just all the emotions and everything, and just having to process different emotions and feelings and things like that. I had to walk away and go in the van and things like that for a second, and just to be by myself. But I appreciate what God did for us, because he protected us, that no one was hurt, and the woman was able to fellowship even right there. So of course the plans for this conference kind of changed, but it worked out because God worked it out. It was all because of his glory. It all worked out into his glory. And so today we got here 4:30ish, got settled about 6, really got to go to sleep about 9, got up at 11, went to the conference about 1. It is now 5 o'clock. And let me tell you that just that seminar that we had today was so powerful. So it's Women on Fire for God is the title of it. And she spoke on, our First Lady of our church, she spoke on igniting your spiritual fire, how to cultivate a passionate relationship with God, because we know that it starts with our relationship with God. That's how we can move forward into his purpose for us. And then from there we went, our minister at our church, she talked about fuel for the fire. So how you're going to fuel this fire, keep it ignited, and that's where you're praying, you're worshiping, and the word, and how we can use that for spiritual fuel. And then I had the opportunity to talk about passing the torch, mentorship and discipleship among women, and how we still have to, prepare for what we're doing for our purpose. Then we pour into others, we pass what we have on to others, and we keep encouraging those who we pass on those things that God has given to us to others. Just kind of like we're doing here. And so then the last young lady I ministered at our church, she talked on from spark to flame, standing strong against opposition, and she talks about her testimony. And that was great. So through it all, God still poured into me about how He wants me to walk into my purpose, and I have to continue to pray, trust Him, and let Him lead me and be available. That's what came to me as I was being poured into by another lady at our church, is being available. How can I be available, open to Him using me for whatever He has for me to do? So I'm just sitting out here in the balcony, and we're about to get dressed for our the banquet for tonight, and I'll try to show some of that, but I'm not even going to I was not vlogging this whole time because I was just really in my feelings, I would say, in my emotions, and just trying to process it all, trying to block out fear and anxiety of speaking in front of people. I talk all the time to y'all on the camera, but just speaking in front of people. And I used to speak in front of people, not necessarily in front of people, but in front of kids as a teacher. And it's just something different. But I'm just going to continue to say yes. I read the book, The Year of Yes by Shonda Rhimes. And that has really helped me with just saying yes to different things and walking in His purpose of what He has for me. So I'm going to continue to do that. And I need your help to continue to push me on. And I'm going to continue to push you on in whatever the Lord has for you to do. But we're just going to keep on with this. And a lot of this goes back to overall health and wellness, and how it's not just about your physical, it's about what's on the inside too, and how you need to pour into yourself overall for overall health and wellness, and how that will bleed out into other areas of your life. So like I said, I'll show you guys the rest. This is beautiful. See? I'll continue to show you guys the rest of the conference, but it's so pretty out here. I'm really now able to sit back and take it all in, and it's beautiful. It is beautiful. The young ladies, my other girlfriends, are in there, so I'm not going to show inside, but it's like a cabin style. If you haven't been to one of these before, let me show you down here. So it's like this. So y'all see the cabins like that, and they're like 2 bedrooms. We're in a 1 bedroom, and it has a kitchenette, 2 baths in the bedroom, in the living room. Really pretty. This is the west. As you can see, this is the back of that's one of our ladies at our church right there too. But this is the Westin, I think, is the name of this resort. Let me see if it's on here. My girlfriend, she made had somebody make a beautiful booklet. It's really pretty. So, all right, I will talk with you guys later.
Somebody has some tissue. I got an eyeglass wipe. You gotta wipe something off. What? What are you doing? No, I got it. Who's running? No. She got something.
Radio
or Shein? I can't remember. Temu or Shein. Ha ha! They laughing. Oh, okay. Y'all remember her from yesterday. Hers came from Shein as well. Okay. we are at the convention center in Gatlinburg.
She just sitting at the table actually.
Thank you.
Actually, more than good, kinda great. But even on the bad days, I thank God for making me brave, 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 brave. Oh, more than good, kinda great. Even on
Good morning. Now we're shopping. We're at the outlet.
I need a bill.
I need to start putting charms on my Crocs. So we made it back home. I am exhausted. Everybody's exhausted, but we had a good time at the conference, the Women on Fire for God conference. My girlfriend, my best friend, she helped our mother's ministry put it together, and it was great. The unforeseen circumstances or unforeseen things that the enemy tried to throw our way, God worked it out for his good, and it was great. We fellowshipped. We had a good time at Burger King for 12 hours. Now that we can look back at it and kind of like soak in all that happened, I'm exhausted, physically and mentally. But I'm on fire still spiritually, so that's the best part about it. So tomorrow at church, we're going to wear red just to kind of continue to keep the fire going, in a physical sense, but knowing that the fire continues to still be ignited within us. And now it is time to apply it. So it's time to apply all that I learned through preparing for this, through going through this, to soak in and really fine tune what God has implanted in me. So yeah, whatever God is trying to do in this season, I'm here for it. And I hope that you are here for it. And we're going to continue on. It's more than the physical aspects of health. It's about your whole being, right? And I throughout this journey, like I said in other videos, if you are new to my channel, I have been on a health journey, documenting it since December of 2022. Documented it here on this channel. That's when I started with Manjaro and the medication and getting my A1C down to a normal range. And then at that time I was documenting more so health, the physical aspects of it and what it was doing. But as I continued on, it just more and more turned into me sharing with you guys what God has been doing with me, where it's beyond health. And I want to share that with you guys and continue to share it with you guys in hopes that it is helping somebody else. And God is implanting in me right now in this season other ways that I can continue to help women and men just get through rough times in their lives in regards to their health, and using that to help them to better themselves overall. Because a lot of times what happened is that our health declined because we were in bad places in our lives. Struggles were going on, different strongholds were going on, and in order to, different barriers were in front of us. In order to overcome that, the health struggles, we had to overcome those barriers and those strongholds and those things that were holding us from being the people that God has called us to be. And so, like I said, it's more than just health. It's more than just the physical. It's about the well-being, us getting your whole body, your whole mind, your soul, your emotional state, your mental state healthy. And with that too, once you're diving deep in those areas, your health will become better because you're focusing on yourself overall and you want to do good for yourself overall. So God is calling me, I feel, to continue to pour that way. And so I hope that you'll continue to be with me as I continue to pour that way. I'm continuing to do the things that I do with my health to live a healthy, sustainable life. But one day at a time, one step at a time. So continuing my running journey. I am continuing with the medication Manjaro, keeping my A1C under control. Continuing to monitor my blood pressure. Got the Springfield scale here recently. Continuing to live out these healthy habits that I've had in place and continue to show you guys what I am doing on a daily basis to do that. So yeah, a lot of rambling right now because I'm tired, I'm exhausted, but I just want y'all to feel what I felt and hear what God is working on me in this time, in this season, and I'm here for it. I am here for it. I'm here for it. As always, guys, I thank you. I love you. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you got something out of it. We're just going to continue on. We're going to continue to listen because I'm not going to ramble anymore. But you know, I have my vision board. If you've been here before, you know I have my vision board right here in my office. Did I say I'm back home? I'm back home. But I have my vision board back in my office, out here in my office. And one of the things, and God is true and he's proven faithful, one of the things I put on my vision board for this year is spiritual growth and just getting in tune with what God wants to say to me. So discerning the voice of Yahweh, of God. And he is not failing. I'm telling you that he is continuing to show me, talk to me, and tell me things. And I have to go ahead and hear it and then apply it. So that's what I'm doing in this season right now. And thank you guys for always being here with me, supporting me. I love you guys. I'll see you in the next video, and God bless.